Hello and welcome to a playing breakdown. Haven't really done these exclusively for the channel in a while. Usually what I'm doing is these kinds of breakdowns for my online coaching clients, so this is like an extra thing that they usually get. This was some footage that I hadn't gotten around to, so they've already gotten their critique footage already because when I'm filming this from some other stuff. So if it's something that you're interested in, so along with doing critiques of my own stuff, I critique your footage as well, help you grow as a player, as well as there's a whole course involved, all of that stuff. So you can go ahead and email me, Greg at howtoplaypaintball.com, and we can go ahead and get started. Find a time to discuss the program as a whole, see if it's going to be a good fit for you. But without further ado, let's jump into this. So this was actually at Legacy Sports Park in here in Lakeland. And I was grateful to Aftershock. They were letting me jump in, play a few points with them. Believe we played against some guys from Legacy Factory as well as Damage. There might have been some others as well. But this was a couple points from that. So let's go through the good, bad, and ugly. So there's definitely some good stuff. There's definitely some bad stuff too. So we can all learn together. Okay, so what I was trying to do here was actually shoot straight back right into this gap here. I probably stayed a little bit longer than I should have. So I had to kind of dodge a shot there. So maybe I stayed a little bit longer than I should have, but that's okay. Now, shooting the inside like that really wasn't super necessary. I think what we were doing was sending a player further up into their brick. This was a different layout than the European one. I believe it was the MVPS layout. Or a variation of sorts. But I was shooting inside, probably trying to protect him. But what happened was I wasn't sticking to my job of shooting over this way. So you can see this player here is going to be able to make the move. Even though I shot in front or shot over there, he was still able to make it into our Dorito.
Yeah, our Dorito! Our Dorito!
Now I have to sit there. So that's just the way that it is. So at least it got called across that he was in our Dorito, that it was something that, okay, well, now we have to worry about this. This isn't something that we want to be in a situation for. What I'm trying to do here is actually just trying to bounce it off. So sometimes when you're playing, especially if it's a new layout or even if you're just kind of playing around, look at the angle. So what I'm looking at here is I think I can kind of hit there and it'll skip over. Even if it kind of pushes him to the outside, it's going to make it harder for him to be able to survive. There's just less room for him to be able to survive. And also, if I can get a shot that lands, then eventually we'll be able to get that shot in somehow. And then now we can kind of breathe a little bit more on this side of the field.
All right, 600!
Again, just trying to get the information over. Going right back to the bounce again right there.
All right, kill one!
You can hear me.
Yep, I hear
Yeah. So I said, yeah, I heard. So the player next to me, his gun actually went down. So even though I think the player here in this Dorito was really worried about him in that corner, we basically didn't have any pressure down the wire because no one could shoot that way. I'm trying to bounce and trying to shoot for, a wrap or whatever. But yeah, so you can hear from the inside of the field that we did get a kill. So I'm just trying to relay that over. Something that's really, really helpful in any sort of match that you're playing. Whenever you hear something, just repeat it. Unless you're in a spot that you are really trying to be sneaky or really trying to bait a player to go through or something like that, just talk. There's no reason to stay quiet, especially when you repeat something. You're telling your teammate, hey, I got the information. And that's really, really important. So if someone doesn't repeat something, you might want to say it again, use their name, so that way that repeat is getting across.
Hey, 600!
So I'm just trying to reiterate.
Hey, Connor, I'm gonna kill. Hey, kill Dorito! Kill Dorito!
So now we can actually start
kill
playing
3
ball
all day.
here. So we're getting the kill 3 all day. You can see that there were players walking off. So having someone that can have eyes on where is it that the players are at in regards to especially tournaments, but if there's like a dead box area or something that you can see where the players are walking off to, someone that can see that, it's kind of becomes their job to say, you know, the all day. I personally like to use that. So, hey, kill 3 all day means that I 100% saw 3 bodies over there. And that means that it's not like someone that was just kind of walking around, or a ref, or I thought I shot someone. No, I 100% saw that this player was eliminated.
I know, 200.
Now this one, I think I actually got the call wrong. The Dorito bumped, so it was actually the snake corner. It was both corners. I thought it was the Dorito,
100.
and then we made the correction there. I should have actually corrected it and said, hey, you know,
Hey, Connor,
correction.
100.
But you know, we're getting the information across, trying to use names. Now it was a little wet here, so that's why I didn't slide in. So judge me all you want for that one. But making the move up into this Dorito, I basically was just hugging the inside of this Dorito that I'm in now, so that way I could use it to block me out down the corner. And then now it's just basically just trying to get the
kill the 100.
player there. Got the shot
Kill
on the
100.
player. You can hear the gun going down from the player next to me. And then we were able to close it out. Now he had to try to do something kind of desperate, so you know it's no problem for him to do that.
Hey, 1 Dorito.
So I was trying to say 1 Dorito as a way of telling everyone that 1 player went out that way. Then we ended up I ended up getting the shot
Hey, Ricky.
and then making this move here. Now, I remember this point because there actually wasn't anyone else out this way. When I dove in, I don't know if in my mind I thought there was someone that went wide or something. So I could have actually kept going over to here or even gotten into their Dorito. But I'm trying to just kind of read the paint, and something was telling me don't. I can't really say what.
Hey, Snake 1! Snake 1!
So just trying to say what it is that I see.
Hey, Snake 1!
Now, what I'm doing here is kind of getting onto a job. So I'm blocked out. You can see how this pin blocks me out. There was something else I think that blocked me out from seeing the entrance of that player getting fully into the snake. So rather than them surprising me, I'd rather be tucked in and kind of assume the worst until we can confirm that they're not in there.
Hey, Snake 1!
So just trying to look around to see what's going on basically here.
Hey, monster! Monster!
So that was the middle bunker there.
Hey, monster!
I probably could have been repeating a little bit more, so that was actually kind of a brain fart on my part. And I'm just trying to stick to, you know, what I'm, at least I can
Hey, red
do
alert, Jet!
So trying to use
Jet,
names
red
as well.
alert!
I wasn't sure specifically where the guy might have been in the snake. I think he was still in the
Yeah,
snake
Smith, what's in front of us?
wedge. And then you can hear me
What's
using
in front of
names
you on
and
the
trying
D
to say
side?
what is it that's in front of us.
Hey,
to
it's
see if
monster, and what's on the D side?
maybe I can go and wrap around this starfish.
All right,
and go
200.
further. But now
200
because there's the
monster, red
200,
alert.
That Dorito won.
Hey, he's still in the snake 1.
You know, I could have actually kept going.
All right, kill 2 all day.
So we got the kill 2 all day, which actually, hearing it, I think someone had called that already. So it took a little bit longer to get that info.
Hey,
So,
snake 1!
hey, you got to be hard on yourself sometimes, right? It's the little things that make a difference.
Smith, you good? Hey, it's snake 1 monster, and I think 200. Jet was in the snake last I saw.
Snake's rapping! Snake 1!
Yeah, so you can see here, I'm blocked out. So we are calling this the Snake 1. I'm blocked out, so he can rap as much as he wants to be protected from me. What I was trying to do here was, because he can rap, I'm trying to bounce it off this. So again, there's kind of just the weird ideas of bounce shots. Trying to bounce it off here so it goes into that gap, and maybe it catches him, maybe it freaks him out. It could be enough that it slows him down. I believe that at this point we did have a player in the snake. I was saying that Jet was in the snake last I saw. So if we can at least get our guy further down and he trades, okay, that's fine. But if I can maybe catch him in the gap or open it up for them to continue going, then that's great as well.
Hey, the juice box! Hey, juice box!
Sure what it was that made me want to kind of pop the top there. I don't know if it was just trying to see if there was something I could do.
All right, Ricky! Hey, that rice juice box!
That's when it was. Okay. The camera picked up on it because we were confused by this, because eventually, like you saw right there, the player actually backed up and went further back because the camera is a little bit further up. So when I'm tucked in, that's why I didn't see it. I was wondering because after this point, it was like, wait, was that the guy from the snake that was in the snake corner? Because he ends up in the snake corner. So it was a good play on his part. Because I'm tucked in, the camera is further up, so it's going to catch a little bit more than my eyes will, and that's why I didn't see that. So it's actually, this is why it's helpful to go and go back and watch your footage. So I thought that he was still there, and he had actually moved.
Hey, kill 3!
So we knew about the kill 3.
Hey, the last I saw was juice box.
Yeah, we just killed that guy, Greg.
All right, he's dead. All right, so it's either monster and or snake 1.
Yeah, so we're trying to put it together. Again, I'm saying it's either this and or this. So we were trying to put it all together. It's not necessarily a bad thing. So some teams will say like their team name or something that is a chill out, let's figure it out. We were kind of doing this without having to do that, and just kind of putting it together in the best way that we could. So it ended up being that he was the snake corner and then moved over, and then we were able to get that elimination there. In this one, I ended up in the snake because what happened with that one?
All right, 200!
So I saw the player move over to the Dorito, so that's why I was shooting inside. And there was pressure on the outside. I had to kind of stop myself from oversliding because they were shooting the outside of
Hey,
this
200!
But here I'm just trying to come over and see who is it that has pressure on me, and it was this Aztec right here. So once I'm able to get him in, I'm going to make the move into here. So once I'm able to get over to here, it's just trying to do whatever work I can. So we have the snake 1 in front of me. My
Snake
mirror.
1! All right, kill 3, red alert!
And I called the red alert because if he crawls, I don't know that he made the move. So that's why I'd rather call red alert of basically just, hey, caution this, than say, hey, he's still in the snake 1 and I haven't seen him, then he pops up right in front of me. But ultimately, I think at this point we're up body, so I can crawl up. And the reason why I came out and shot instead of head checking was I'm blocked out. I'd rather get a shot off and maybe trade with the guy if he is there and have that risk than to go over head check, and he's been waiting right there for the past 30 seconds waiting for me to make that move. So once we confirm that he's not there anymore, he gets eliminated, and then it was just the Aztec and just a matter of trying to close that out there.
It's like 2-1-2.
Yeah, definitely.
So this was one that I'm going to rewind this actually a little bit, because my thought process was I got a bad start and I was trying to shoot through here and I saw the player already going. So I shot way over here because of how he was booking. And I think we joked about it afterwards. So the second that I pulled up and didn't have the shot there, I knew this didn't feel right. I need to ignore this and just shoot for the way outside if he is really trying to commit. And then now we have a player that
Hey, why on the
is,
D-side? Hey, we're down 1, 45! 45!
So you can hear the 45 there. We had lost a body, but we did have a player that was heads up, and we lost the body on the snake side. So I need to go and switch over this way to help out.
Hey, 45, the god! Hey, 44!
So we end up getting a shot. I'm not sure from
All right,
there.
home! Hey, back left.
I'm battling here.
Back left. Hey, red alert. Red alert.
So I want to explain why I did that. So they were in the, you heard me say back left, they were in that, that little God bunker. And if I can rewind faster, that would be great, but I unfortunately cannot, and I don't want to go way too far back and have to click back around. Because the player was in the snake corner here, what they were doing was, I can only shoot in one place at a time. So it's not too far of a gap for him to get through. And it was Keith. Like, of all the people, he's going to be able to get through a gap like that if there's not paint. So what they were doing was really, really good, and I recognized what they were doing. So I basically respected the paint. I don't need to try to battle two guys. The snake corner player was putting pressure on me, and that's going to allow Keith to make the move into the snake. So that's why I'm calling red alert, because I am basically just saying, like, I've lost it, and he's in there. Like, for sure, he's making the move. So, again, this is one of those I'd rather have everyone caution and tighten up a little bit, then I can always come back out and, you know, if I was quote-unquote wrong, well, I can still go and help out.
Hey, back left. Back left. Hey, red alert. Red alert.
You can
Red
see the
alert.
pressure
They put me
of the paint
in.
coming back
Hey, they
in.
put me in. Red alert.
So you can hear me saying that they had me put in, and then I went to fill out, and fortunately had to do a weird little pullback because me and the other player went at the same time. So ultimately, it is what it is.
Hey, that left wedge.
But this was with some other people. That's why we were saying left wedge is a big one. I made the move here.
Hey, that left wedge is what I saw last.
And what I'm going to do here, I actually should have called that that we lost that body, so that was on me. I think I just got worried about the snake, and I knew it makes the most sense for him to come up and to wrap here or to pop up over here. So the other guy put me in. Call him red alert. I know that he has a chance of making it over to here, and I was able to get the shot there, and then ultimately, you know, got shot by the other guy behind him. So I feel like the move here was good. This is why you should go do drills, is being able to get, you know, shots like that on the outside. But then you can see I went to come out, and you can see the player there was protecting Keith. Like, he was doing a good job. So we essentially traded, but that allowed them to have this whole snake side. So I wonder if the move either would have been to get the elimination and then check really low, or get the elimination and then dive low and use this to block me out from this player, and then I can always look down the wire. The issue with that is if they run the inside, there was that extra starfish there. So I think it was just that he got a good shot on me. I think it was Nest from Legacy Factory. So great shot by him to get that. It could have just been a timing thing. I mean, I got this elimination, which was great, but then this one, he did a good job capitalizing, and then they were able to dive up and close it out. But yeah, so that is the breakdown here for this video. Hopefully it's something that you guys like. Again, if it's something that you're interested in having for your own game, hit me up, greg@howtoplaypaintball.com. And we can definitely set up a time, figure out if the online coaching program is going to be right for you. And my clients get this kind of stuff every single week, where I'm going through the good, bad, and ugly of mistakes that I made, or why I did certain things, or good moves that I made, all of that. So that way it helps out their game as well as the whole course. We can talk about all that when we get on the call. But I will see you guys in the next one. As always, remember, watch, learn, win. Thanks.